What's up, guys? This is Chase with the Tormenting of Jones. Just doing a little check-in. We're 10 days out. That's 5. We're 10 days away from shooting this thing. Thank you so much to everyone who's donated so far. Michael Frew, David Bowen, Dennis Record, um, Gabe Chavez, my man. I saw you donated just last night. 25 bucks, dude. Thank you so much. Now, Gabe was a good buddy of mine, is a good buddy of mine from film school, and he actually had a big part in my journey on that way. So this dude would go out and film with us after school, doing all of our crazy little videos we would do. And I still remember this time we went to the school after hours, and it was like all dark. And there, we were like pranking people and like getting it on footage. But I remember I told Gabe, I was like, "All right, dude." I had this like plastic wiffle ball bat, and I'm like, "All right, man. There's a bunch of people outside of this like choir or theater doing something." And I was like, "All right, dude, you go out there, and I'm gonna run out, and I'm gonna start acting like I'm just beating you to death with this bat, and we'll just get their reaction and stuff." So he goes. So he goes walking out, and I come out, and I was like, "I'm not gonna really hit you. I'm not gonna really hit you." And I come out, and I just start like wailing on him. I feel bad about it now, but it was also super hilarious. And it was like real. So like these chicks like were like really like they're like, "Oh my god!" And, like, they're freaking out until they saw our camera, and then they're like, "Oh gosh," whatever. But Gabe let me beat him with a wiffle ball bat. So thank you, Gabe, for that. And thank you for the 25 bucks you just donated, dude. I miss you, man. I can't wait to show this to you. That 25 bucks goes a long way, man. I really appreciate it. Um, Other than that, we got Tony flying in today from LA. He's our special effects guy. He'll be doing all of our monsters. And so you should see some images. I'll probably throw some up here on this video. But we're doing all the creature concepts, and we're starting all the builds this week. We got to build a cryo tube, and the cryo tube is like a stasis chamber that Jones and these other prisoners get put in, and it helps to facilitate their tormenting, basically. So we got to build a tube, a stasis tube, and it's got to be at least big enough to fit me in, because the idea is to put all the crew members in these tubes and kind of make this giant facility full of hundreds and hundreds of prisoners, all being tormented in their own ways. So we got a lot of work to do, got a lot of funds to expense, and any help y'all can give us, like David and Frew and Dennis and Gabe, you guys are so great. It really goes a long way to help us do the best we can. All donations go to making this film, particularly to our monster builds and these other big builds we got to do. And then also I need to feed my guys and my girls, and I would love to be able to pay them a little bit more than the very small stipend that we're giving them. So like our creatures, these poor girls got to run around the woods basically nude. They'll be body painted up and stuff, and they might be in some tattered dresses and everything, but they're doing it basically out of the kindness of their heart and for the love of their craft. But we're putting them in a kind of a position that's a little bit awkward and uncomfortable, and I would like to compensate them a little bit better than I'm able to at the moment. So right now, aside from the donations we have on GoFundMe, I'm completely funding this myself, and I've only got 2,500 bucks that was set aside for this, and a lot of that's going to be eaten up in food. A lot of that's going to just getting the stuff we need to make the monsters and do it right, and props. Like I bought a stunt rock, and we have some other effects and stuff. But if we can, over the next week, raise enough, we have some extra gear we want to get, and we're going to go a little bit more extreme on some of these monsters and some of these effects, and we're going to be able to really bring you guys a creature feature that has some good potential to do some really cool stuff, maybe win some awards. We got a great story. We got a great cast so far. Dennis Record has been cast as Jones. I've worked with him in the past on a short film of mine called Aching Contracts. And if you look in the description on the GoFundMe campaign, you'll see links to some of my previous work, so you can see the quality of the stuff I really try to put together and put out. So I've been doing this for years and years and years, and all these movie posters behind me are like, you know, where I want to be. They're my aspirations, like some of the best movies I've ever seen, Jaws and Godfather particularly. But Jaws is probably my favorite horror movie. This is a good creature feature. It's probably the best creature feature I've ever seen that's ever been made, in my opinion. And we're taking a lot of lessons from Jaws for this. So the idea for Tormenting of Jones is that as above, so below. It's like kind of an exercise in that whole concept of what you hold in your mind, you eventually like will bring into your reality, like you manifest it. And that's what this program and the stasis tube are intended to do, is to help take what's in your mind and like make that your reality. But in this particular instance, it's a way to punish evildoers. And there's some morality questions with that too. So, and then we kind of get into that with this film, like, you know, if you punish and you're, you know, sending that karma back, is it ever canceling out that karma? You know, so it kind of brings in the question, like, what is the best way to handle this kind of stuff? I certainly don't know. That's why it's just kind of presenting both sides of the argument and everything. But thank you everyone so far for all your support. Really my cast and crew. Big shout out to Devin Ecker and Robert Hunter, my first AD and my cinematographer. These guys have been with me since damn near day one on this. And they've been working super hard, doing location scouts, equipment tests, and everything, auditions, you know, getting us spaces and really going above and beyond. And so thank you to those guys. Thank you to all our donors. Thank you to my wife over there. She's helping us out with all the food and crafty and everything. So we're really excited, and we can't wait to get this film done and show it to you, and you know, bring you all out for the screening and wrap party and do all that fun stuff. But then, you know, start shopping around some festivals. So I have a big list of festivals we want to do. Several of them are in LA. I had a short film of mine screen at Holly Shorts Film Festival a few years back. It's called The Taste of Love. And that link is also on this page. You can go check that out. But we won some awards for that. So yeah, we're looking to do the whole big shebang. And we'd love for you guys to be a part of that. This is Chase with The Tormenting of Jones. And enjoy your day. Thank you.